Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekend vibe video. It's not for any specific zodiac sign, so like I always say, just take what resonates and leave the rest. And let's see what's going on. So as I am recording this, on the 23rd, the moon has moved into Taurus, and also we have Pluto moving into Aquarius. And with that transit, like I want to say yesterday was intense. I know for me, the energy, it was almost like that Capricorn energy did not want to like let up, and with Pluto being in Capricorn, it was like kicking and screaming was what I felt. I had a headache, but today I feel like the air being let out of a balloon. um so some of you may have felt that energy. I know I felt it that way because this energy is in my first house. So we're gonna see what messages need to come through for this weekend. It's been, this whole week has been really like, it's just been a major shift, this like with the energy this week. The new moon, you know the sun, Pluto and Aquarius, and like I said, we did just have the moon move into Taurus. So it's kind of like the way I'm feeling the energy is like moving to like gain your footing, but you will. So I have the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck here. It wanted to talk, so I grabbed it, and then I'm also going to be using the Honest Truth Tarot. So let's just see what's going on as it pertains to the energy for this weekend and what messages we need for the collective. What's going on? Can I get one more? Alright. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. We have the owl at the bottom of the deck, which is, it's air energy. The owl always gives me like high priestess vibes. Whether you're male or female, is just like, your intuition and, how can I say it? Like it's giving me like an energy of surety, and it's almost like surety of self. So if you're in this energy, or it could be someone you're connected to, it makes me feel like, yeah, this is someone who is just in a very heightened energy right now. And with the Phoenix here, which is the spirit as the element, but it makes me feel like I don't know, like it feels like either you're admiring like your own transformation, or like, because that's what it feels like, or you're someone could be admiring your transformation, but it feels like this is more self than anything else. Up under that, we have the turtle, which is water energy. And then we have the hyena, which is fire energy. Yeah, I almost feel like for some of you, like you may have even went through like some type of emotional transformation, because with the hyena here is giving me an energy of like, like working with, your shadow self. It is a card. The hyena energy is normally, looked at as like a card of ego and almost saying like there's a need to balance. But for some of you, like I sometimes the cards, they like the way I feel the energy is like they don't want to be together. Um and I feel like for some of you, if this is the energy you're in, this could be the energy of someone else around you who, it's almost giving me like the Knight of Cups energy, honestly. Um Here, because it's like it's almost like they are working through like some shadowy, or I hate to use the word dark, but like dark emotions. And it's like they, if this energy, if this is, someone, person, place, or thing, or just the energy that's around you, it's like I'm feeling like you're out of reach for this person. Or, it could be vice versa. They're out of reach for you. But it feels like there's something that, this energy still needs to work through. But yeah, it makes me feel like you're out of reach. And I'm hearing like, come up to meet me. Come up to meet me. So it's almost like in order for this energy, this person, however it's resonating to you, in order for them to reach you, there's an elevation that is required. Um, before that can happen. But let's see what comes out. Let's see. What's going on, Spirit? What's the energy of the collective as it pertains to the weekend and the energy surrounding it? Yeah. We have the frog, which is water energy. Can I get another one? Yeah. The firefly. I'm still getting that energy of, like this, whoever's in this energy, they're telling me to stop right there. It's almost like, because the firefly is air energy, but it's almost like, yeah, this person is gonna have to, either with the frog energy take a leap of faith to come out of this darkness here. And I don't like using that word, but that's the only word I can use to explain it right now, because you are like this firefly, and it's like, yeah, it's like I don't know like how to explain what I'm feeling. It's like, because I'm being drawn to, it's like you're able to disperse the darkness around you, but yeah, I'm still getting that energy of like rising up to, meet you. Let me get one more, Spirit, please. Yeah, because then we have, oh my God, we have the elephant, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the mouse. So we have all of the elements here: water, air, fire, and earth with this mouse energy. And it makes me feel like, they're how they're saying, like, for some of you, you're in this firefly elephant energy, and it's like you're just like a powerhouse right now, energetically. Um, And they're giving me, that saying of how, like, or it's perceived that elephants are afraid of mice, but that's only from one perspective. And it's almost like I actually talked about this in an ebook that I had put out, just a short little ebook, because it's everything is about perception. And from the mouse's perspective, the elephant is, in comparison to it in size, it's a big animal. But so I don't, how can I say this, like, maybe the way that we perceive the way the story that, or however it goes, where elephant were afraid of mice. How about, like, it's like someone needs to look at it from the elephant's perspective. Nobody, everybody just looked at the elephant like, oh, they were scared of this little mouse. But with an animal being that big, that size, and encountering someone this small, it's like they don't want to. What if the elephant wasn't trying to hurt it? What if they were, actually trying to prevent them from, from stepping on it? It's, that's what it's giving me, the energy of the perception of it. And, it's like, if this is you, it's almost like you're kind of, very light, but also, like, the elephant is really coming through as like spiritual strength. Like, you're a spiritual, powerhouse is really like the only way I can say it. But and it could be like this person is intimidated because of, the way you harness your energy. But it's also like with the mouse, I always get like they're being hit, with little, like, hits of insight. And it's almost like the same thing, like, I feel like saying the same thing that's in this firefly elephant energy, the mouse has that capability as well. But I feel like if this is playing out between like you and another physical person, they are like intimidated by you. And it's not, like on a physical level, but it's like they're being, I'm almost getting like they are seeing it from a different perspective. Let me get one more to put with this frog. Can I get one more? And this frog energy. Oh. Because if the frog and the mouse feel like the same energy. Too many. Less cards, please. Yeah, we have the eagle. And it's like with this coming out with the frog energy, it makes me feel like, again, you could be this firefly elephant or you could be this frog eagle energy. However it's resonating for you. But it makes me feel like this frog is ready to take some type of action. But it's almost like they want to like dominate you. Because you see how the eagle is like trying to, you know, grab the light. It's really giving me like someone is wanting to like control your light, which is crazy. And trying to do that, it's like this octopus energy, they're out of control. This, if they're not able to do this, they're disoriented. The octopus energy is like, it's similar to the devil energy in this deck. And it's almost like either this person or you has a need to try to control the situation. And I just spoke about this on, my podcast episode this week, where, the need to control, or how the need to control actually steals your joy. Because if this is, an energy of, someone, it's like they're bogged down. But in trying to control or like almost encapsulate another person, or the need or the want to, they're actually like very disoriented. it's almost like they can't catch you. And it's like they want to like catch you, and then, oh, this is crazy. But it's like, no, you cannot tame this. You can't tame that. Let's see what comes out. What's going on here? Whoa, oh my God. Whole card explosion. Pardon me. There could be a tower moment coming. For some of you, oh man. You know what? I'm just going to leave them because they obviously shuffled that way for a reason. So let's see. Normally, I don't intentionally put reversals in here, but whatever comes out, comes out. That's how I roll. So, what messages do we need as it pertains to this energy and spread? For the collective, as it pertains to the energy surrounding this weekend. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups, which, it speaks to, being emotionally fulfilled. When I see the Ten of Cups, it's an energy of, being fulfilled within yourself and with others. It says joy, peace, family, and contentment. And I feel like this is, if you're resonating as this firefly energy, you're very, it feels like you're very content. Like, it's like you're just, being you. But then we have the Moon and the Page of Wands. And with the Moon here, we have, sometimes it can speak to illusions, fear, or things being hidden. But then we have the Page of Wands, which is actually good news. It's a card of good news. It could also be just like, the energy that you're harnessing. I feel like it's this firefly. Now, for some of you with this Ten of Cups and the Moon, it's like someone could, be afraid that this Ten of Cups is, has eluded them. Because with the Knight of Wands, it's almost like this energy wants to, come in. It's like this ego energy, even though it's air, but I can feel like the impulsiveness or the, it is almost like a restless energy coupled with this octopus here. Like, they could want to come in and say something, or this could be you, but it's almost like I don't know, I just feel like you're just, you're free, you're open. It's almost like your truth is out. But someone, could also be hiding, that, they want this Ten of Cups with you, because here we have the Queen of Pentacles. And again, with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like I feel like someone wants to come towards you. But you're in this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. It says nurturing, social, big hearted. It's a very grounded energy. It's like, you're tending, it's like the energy of tending to your garden. And it's like someone wants to like impede or encroach on that. Why? I don't know. And it could just be, they're not, they could be going through something right now, whatever it may be, but this, it doesn't justify, someone wanting to come in and, it's like an energy of misery loves company. It's like they're like, well, because I was getting that with the 10 of Cups in the moon, like, it's almost like questioning if you're really in this 10 of Cups or not. And it's like, it's almost like someone is like, how dare they be happy? Or like trying to figure out how you're able to, be in this energy. But what? Like, that's crazy. It's almost giving me like the energy of like, this person is minding their business. Yeah, the Page of Cups fell on the floor. Yes, that's the confirmation of, this is my, being your true self card. So what's going on, Spirit? What messages do we need as it pertains to the weekend? We have the Strength card, the Queen of Wands, another one. What's going on, Spirit, as it pertains to the energy for this weekend? Here we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. What else is going on, Spirit? Yeah, we have the Hangman. The Page of Wands. And what else do we need? Any other messages? Alright, so I'm being guided to read the cards like this. Because when this came out, I heard like they realize you're the truth. This elephant energy, it's almost like if you're a feminine energy, whether male or female, doesn't matter, you're embodying like this Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles energy. And it's almost like you're in, what's the word I want to say? It's almost like you're attracting in, also like, just imagine like with the firefly energy, it's like you're, how everyone wants to catch that firefly and put it in a jar, like, but you're not a firefly, you're like a person. And, fireflies, like, they don't, what people, I don't know if people realize is like their light, it doesn't stay forever. And that's not to say like your light is not going to stay. But it's almost like it's for the firefly. It's not for someone, I know, as children we caught them, but I've never put them in a jar. We just used to catch them, watch them light up in our hands, and then we would let them go. But it's almost like, I feel like someone has, tried to do this with an actual person, whether it was you trying to do it to someone or them trying to do it to you. However, it's like, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, they're realizing like you can't like save this energy for when you're ready for it, like, because that's what I feel like. And there's with the Five of Cups, there's, some regret over, this, whether, it's you as a person, because that's what it feels like. But it's like, they see you clearly with this Ace of Swords. It says, truth, victory, and clear decisions. So it makes me feel like, someone is, regretting either, whether they lost this connection with you, wanting to get it back. For some of you, it could have been a full-on betrayal. And that's, emotionally, that's what's, bogging this person down. Because then with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands, like I said, it's like an energy of you, like being a magnet, like, you're attracting in people, but, not all people have, the right intentions. But it's almost like that. Because I feel like, she has her eyes closed on this card. Like, you're, again, that owl energy, like allowing your intuition and your inner knowing and wisdom and guidance to guide you. And the Page of Wands, it also represents like a new start. So for some of you, it's like you've had some type of transformation and you've taken on a new energy. And it's almost like people feel, that, you're no longer in their reach. And it's like they don't like that. But it's almost like it's someone's ego with the Strength card, someone that, could possibly be stuck in, ego with the Strength and the Hangman here. But for others of you, it's like, if this is all you, it's like you've had the courage to, have or allow a perspective change. You went through something where, it helped you, like encapsulate this energy within yourself. But it's almost like I feel like the energy of like turning heads. Like you're turning heads, and look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor, the masculine energy. Yes. So it could be, a masculine. It doesn't have to be a man, but just someone who sits in masculine energy. And it's like, it's almost like this masculine is like out of control, but it's emotional because we have the Queen of Cups with it. Which would be, if there was any card, it would be like this energy here. This devil or octopus energy, which is like the devil. It's almost like the need to dominate and or like latch on and attach. But it's water energy with this octopus. And I feel like because of the way that the feminine energy is coming out, it's like all of the Empress adds up to all of, she's all of the queens in one. But right now, I feel like, if this is someone that is, trying to like almost figure you out or, needing to, decide or trying to make a decision, it's like someone's trying to figure you out. But the way that like you carry and harness and use your energy, it's like it's like again that energy of disorienting whoever this is. Because again, if you're the feminine energy, it's like you do care. You care about them or they care about you, but it's like they want to be like top dog. Now, I will say for some of you, you do have a masculine energy coming in. And it's almost like it's really crazy how this is playing out because it's coming through both ways. And I know like the way that I say this is like it's gonna sound fucked up, but it's like whether this is, you know, someone, well, you could know if this is a new person. It's like you know, it's like almost like an energy of love at first sight. Like, honestly, they could have been in a period of, you know, trying to get over something emotional, but it's like they see or they seen you and they're like, nah, I gotta have her or him, however it's resonating for you. But it's like, that's on the positive side. If this is someone that you actually went through a situation with, it's like they only want you so that, you know, no one else can have you. And it's like they're trying to like keep you for themselves. So I hope that's coming out right. But why they're doing this, I don't know. Or feel like they need to, like, I just feel like they just want to latch onto you. So tell me about this strength card. We have the Queen of Cups. Oh my God, I said for you, if this is all you as a, you know, as a feminine energy, or as the feminine energy, you know, within a man, or however it goes, a female, male, however. This, it's like you've gained, or, you know, you've obtained a level of emotional, you know, strength. Can I get one more for the strength card? Yeah. You've balanced out emotionally with the Six of Pentacles here and the Queen of Cups. For others of you, like I said, this is someone needing to, you know, put on their big girl boys, or, you know, big girl or big boy draws, and if this is what they want, they need to go after it. But again, the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. It's ego in their way, or just their perception of it is, you know, it's skewered or skewed, or however you say it. Can I get one for the Hangman? The Hangman. Why is the Hangman? Oh my God. Yeah, the Lovers. And it's like they're holding out on making a decision, because the Lovers could be a decision. But it's almost like I said, they're seeing this connection, like, in a weird way. Let me get another one. Yeah, and then we had the Hermit come out reversed. And it's almost like, not reversed, but sideways. But with this Hermit reverse, it's like they're not, there's a need for, you know, whoever's in this energy to go within. And it's like, you know, for, like, I'm still, like, it's like, that's why it came out sideways. Because it's like this person, whether it's you or someone else, they're trying to figure you out. And the cards are saying, like, no, how about you, like, turn the mirror on yourself. And almost for some of you, and them going, like, because it feels like, you know, they're going hard to, like, you know, try to figure you out. And them doing that, what's happening is they're being, like, sent back to themselves, if you understand that. Because with the Magician, it's almost like it's still that energy of control. And it's like they're aware. They have an awareness that they're doing it. Because, you know, in order to be a magician, You have to be like very intelligent. You have to be able to, harness and know how to use all of, the tools that you have to, manifest what you want. But the cards are, like almost, it's almost like this is a warning, like someone is going about it the wrong way. Because it's like again, they're bringing me back to that example of the firefly being put in a jar. They are trying to suffocate you. So tell me about this Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Because it's like almost like you're attracting in like new experiences. Like your back is turned to this energy. There's care here with the Queen of Cups. And there's care that you took within yourself. And for some of you, in dealing with this, if that's how it's resonating for you, and there is, a decision you made to, align within yourself. And it's almost like that caused you to have that perspective change. And for some of you, with the Hermit coming out sideways, you're still in this process. But for a lot of you, I feel like, you've done it because of how the rest of the spread is. Yeah. And we have the Devil coming out, that octopus energy. Yeah, it's like, it's almost like without you, this person is out of control. And like I said, something may, could have happened with the Five of Pentacles to where they feel like alienated from you. But again, if you're resonating as the feminine energy, you turned your back on these type of connections. You're looking for something that's, a little bit more free. Where there's, more balance and, it's reciprocal. Can I get one more? Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. Now, for some of you, because they're making me like almost like have to address this with the Devil energy here, this masculine energy could be, tied to, a feminine Queen of Wands energy. They don't have to be, but it's here. And this is like almost something that, because the Knight of Wands fell on the floor, that they want to, escape from. Or, this could be happening to them as well. Yeah. Where they're tied to something or someone for like, it could be money. We have the King of Pentacles here. For like money or looks. But it's like they want to be free from that. As the Nine of Pentacles, they want to be independent from this energy. But it has them like, the devil's snare. Like, that's how I feel. And they don't know what to do with the Two of Pentacles. They don't know how to, get away without, like, without a fight, really, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. But it's almost like the longer they take and, taking some action, that's what's actually, like, creating more and more challenges and obstacles. And you could be, if you're a single feminine energy, again, you could be receiving a message from this person. Or they're wanting to, reach out to you. But again, like, I still feel like they're like, with the Two of Pentacles, like, they don't know. Yeah. They don't know how to react. or how you're gonna react. But they know that this communication, like, they can't communicate with you, especially with the tower. And I'm glad it showed up, because I said that it could be a tower moment coming, but it's for this masculine energy. And it's like, and almost in them wanting to reach out or communicate with you, they know like it's going to cause this tower, whether if they're in a situation with someone, it's going to like ruffle the feathers, or stir the pot. But it's like, if you're in that situation, unfortunately, like, there's something that you have to do, because it's like you can't sit in this energy. It's not healthy. And if you're in a situation, again, that it's the devil's here twice. It could be, someone has an attachment, again, to money or looks. So it's almost like they know that they have to release it, or whatever needs to be released via this tower, it has to come before, if they reach out to you, that's what's gonna, be the trigger. And they know that. Well, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Here, the Nine of Wands. Like I said, it's almost like I'm feeling like an energy from this Nine of Wands of like I said, you're out of this person's reach. Like because you've become this. The Nine of Wands is an energy. It says believe in yourself and don't give up. That's how you were able to harness this energy here. By, believing in yourself, being true to self, staying grounded. And it's, again, I felt that Knight of Cups in the beginning of the reading. It's like they want to come, but it's like you got to come correct. You got to come correct. And if you're trying to approach a queen, you can't come as a knight. Can I get one more for the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords? I know that tower isn't sitting right with some of y'all, so I'm going to clarify it. But yeah, it's like, again, confirmation of what I just said. They know this. They know that they have to come correct. And it's like, well, how? How? And it's like, you need to show up as yourself. Look at this. We have the Nine of Swords, which says anxiety and self-fulfilling prophecy. And they're showing me that Ten of Cups, like this person feels like they're never going to, have that happy, Ten of Cups energy with anybody. But it's almost like, what are you doing about it? You're at the Two of Pentacles, which says options, imbalance, and negotiation. But then you're at the Two of Wands as well, that says plans, crossroads, and influence. It's like they don't know what to do. But it's, it's almost like I'm getting the energy of like someone just needing to like boss up. It's like someone wants the rewards without the work, and it don't work like that. And they could, if it, if, how can I say this? If, you're in if they're in a situation, and they're with, whether this could be like their boss, this could be a business partner, it could be a friend, family member, it doesn't have to be romantic. But whoever, there's someone in their midst that there's an attachment to, or that is even trying to latch on to them. And it's like, it could, like I said, it could be for money, it could just be for the appearance of a situation, but it's not, it's not what this masculine energy wants. It's not. because we have the Four of Swords coming with the Five of Cups, and it's like, I feel like the energy of like someone that keeps finding themselves back like in the same spot, like kind of like on a hamster wheel. But with this, if this is an energy, you know, you've healed from it. If you're resonating as this feminine energy that's, not in a situation with someone. If you're a single feminine energy, you're just being with this Four of Swords. You're, at peace, and yeah, it's like this is what you're calling in. You're calling in the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And for some of you, there is someone that, could possibly like be en route to you, whether you know it or not. Because it says the opportunity and prepare to receive. Let me I can't even get these cards out. And we have the Death card, which, is that it says an ending, a transformation, and a change. And it just fell out over here, so I'm going to leave it here. And like I said, it's time for this person to like look in the mirror and see. For some of them, it's the need to face themselves. And until that is done, or until they decide to look in the mirror and, be accepting of the self and, actively initiate this change, you're going to just evade them. Yeah. Because they want this balance. They know that there's an Spirit, thank you. They know that a change is required in order to bring balance to this situation. The Two of Cups and the Temperance card. And it says, falling in love, a resolution on a union, and then we have balance, reconciliation, and harmony. They want to, but it's like they're playing a wishing on a star. And it's like what's required is, again, the Page of Cups, the true expression of themselves. So let's look at the Tower, and then I'll grab the guidance or advice. Can I look at the Tower? Tell me about the Tower. Because for some of you, you could be getting news also, like, of a Tower moment, in regards to someone you know. I'm not saying that, it's good or bad, but it's just, something, happening. They could even just be coming like, hey, I just had, a revelation, or, I just let this go, or I had to walk away from this, whatever the case may be. It could just be like shocking news. Tell me about the Tower. I can't make this shit up. Bro, like sometimes, I wouldn't even want to make no shit up like this. I really wouldn't. But the Star. And what did she say? I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. And that's the Five of Pentacles with the Star. It's that energy. And right, like I just said, we just had Pluto move into Aquarius today. The Tower and the Star energy. Like, some of you may even get a message today. And Spirit's like, hey, you gotta, with the Judgment card, you gotta make a decision to, towards this, masculine energy. You may have a decision to make as well as this masculine, but if this masculine is tired of feeling, left out, it says feeling lack, or, dealing with hard times, you got to get fed up. And, face your fear. But it's almost like the fear that you have, or whatever fear that is there, it's like something that you made on your own with the Eight of Swords, because it's confusion and powerlessness. It's like you're like you're giving up your power by not even trying. Let me get one for the star, please, Spirit. Yeah. And it's like, it's almost like I want to say, like, with the Eight of Swords coming out, it's like this person doesn't believe you're real. But here again, look, here's that Eight of Swords, the Ace and the Nine. This is what this is what they're telling themselves. The Ace to the Nine is the Eight. And it's like, yo, if that's what you want to believe, then Spirit is like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, there's nothing I can do if you're gonna sit and like make this story up in your head about a person that you clearly, like, they are who they are. There's nothing, like, you can't change, tame, encapsulate, or try to control this person. Why? I don't know why someone would want to do that, but it's like they're driving themselves crazy when all they have to do is like, yo, I see you. It's okay to say like, yo, I see you. But it's like, it feels like in them acknowledging or recognizing you, like it's taking something from them, and it's, that shit is crazy. But it's something that they've made up in their own head. Why is this, Spirit? Can I get one for why, and then we'll get the guidance or advice? Because why does this energy feel this way? This masculine energy. The Four of Pentacles, they don't know how to not be in control. But it's crazy how their need for control is robbing them from the thing that makes them happy. But you know, it's like what is the word I'm looking for, y'all? The best way I can say it is like they just don't know how to, you know, not want to be in control. With like, it says possessiveness and control. They don't know how to let go, so that, you know, when you let go of something, it's like that frees you up so that you can receive. And it's like this person is like it's almost like a hoarding energy, and that's not healthy. It's not healthy. So it's like, you know, what they truly want is always going to keep evading them. Yep. Because this feminine energy is the type of person that they're gonna be them. They're gonna be who they are. They're gonna shine regardless, male or female. The Queen of Swords, but they're not with this shit. They did this. Look, and I said the feminine energy is showing up as all four queens. We have all four queens here right now, and it's like this person can't. They don't know how you can be so, you know, independent and direct, and, you know, say what you mean, but then also, you know, be able to nurture and care, but also, you know, be highly attractive and not, you know, want something from someone else. Like, because that's what I feel like you turned your back on this devil energy because you're not attached. But then also, you know, have the emotional capacity and intelligence to, you know, just be who you are. Like, you're gonna shine. You're gonna shine regardless, because you're able to, you know, harness the energy the way that you need to. Because here you are. You can't stop a star from shining. Like, that's gonna be the title of the reading. You can't. And it's like, nah, they don't want that, or they only want it for themselves. Like, no. And it's like almost like, let me see where the Empress is. Let me see where she is. Where's the Empress? Again, the Empress is in between the Magician and the Chariot. Yes, like you're manifesting, you're attracting, you're pulling in, but you're also moving forward with this Chariot energy. And this person, like I said, they gotta rise up to meet you. It's like they want to be this emperor, but they don't want to do the work to get there. Because where's the emperor? Yeah, they know what they have to do because they're in between the High Priestess and the Six of Swords. You want this energy, you have to get rid of or leave behind this. It's almost like insecurity with the Five of Pentacles. It could also be like, a situation where, it's just not healthy or no longer conducive, because I'm feeling like this Five of Pentacles is almost coming through as the Tower. But you know this, like, and look, in their intuition is screaming at them. Judgment was before the came after the High Priestess. And it's like, they look how this Emperor is on the card. His head is down. It's like he don't, like, not wanting to, do what needs to be done, but you're basically just creating your own misery. And if you're gonna, like, this feminine energy is not an energy of, someone that, this is not someone that will want to join in your misery. This is someone that'll help bring it out of you. So, like I said, you gotta rise up to meet this feminine energy. So let's get the guidance or advice. The guidance or advice, Spirit. Yep, we have the Tiger. The Tiger, and then the bottom of the deck is the Cobra. And it's like, this is that energy. Like, they want to strike, they want to attack, they want to come get you. But this feminine energy, she's, he or she, they're doing what they were intuitively guided to do. They follow their intuition. They don't second guess themselves. They're, So let's read this. Here's my book. And that's a fire energy. And Tiger, where is it? Cheetah, here we go. And it is, I didn't even, know that it was, actually defined as feminine energy, because it says the Tiger, a lunar force, ease in darkness, feminine energy. It says the tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the Tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. And it says, when in balance, it's passionate, strong, and sensual. And when out of balance, it's overstimulated. And to bring it into balance, it gives what does that say? Trataka, which is candle gazing, watching, looking at fire. And, I feel like even if this is all one person and one energy, your feminine energy needs to be brought on board to your masculine energy right now because it's scattered. But if this is a, if it's resonating for you, like some as a person, and you're on that side, it's almost like, they have to, how can I say this? Because it's like, I know we always, everybody always says like gender doesn't matter, but this reading is actually coming out that way, because if this is a physical male or man, their feminine energy is out of, is like, again, is discombobulated, and it needs to be brought up so that the energy can actually become the empress. For others of you, if you're a single female, and I hate to say it like this, but just roll with it if you understand me, because you like mastered your energy, it has a lot of people like confused. And it's, you're doing, I'm not saying that you're using it the wrong way. You're actually doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm gonna get one more for y'all. Ooh. But for others of you, it's like this masculine energy, like, or it doesn't even have to be a masculine. There's just energy around you that's trying to figure you out, and they can't. Look what ended up coming out. The Cobra. But we have the Oyster here, which is, to me, it's a card, of protection. But it's also like this, whoever this is in this Cobra energy, it's like, they're ready to strike. But it's, again, it's like they can't, because they're not willing to like expose their school, and like trying to come after you or come towards you, they're gonna expose themselves, and it's like they're trying to stop from doing that. This is weird the way this came out, but with the Oyster here, again, you're protected. If that's resonating for you, because it is what it is. Like, and this could be like, just, if this is if only like a single masculine energy, this is like energies that, you could have possibly dealt with, that have, caused you to, have this, or, it could be someone you're dealing with, that have caused you to have this perception of like, oh, nah, someone, like, there's always like, no one's who they say they are. And it's like, nah, sometimes you meet someone who is who they say they are. And it's like, this, whoever this is for you, or you them, because you could be this person, for someone else. It's like they see you as competition, but it's like y'all are on two different levels. The same energy, but it's two different. You're on two different levels. But it's ultimately like someone doesn't want you to be who you are, and unfortunately, they don't control that. So let me read this. But they want to act. Like, there's also an energy here of like, whoever's in this Cobra energy wanting to act. But again, you imagine a Cobra approaching the tiger. That tiger, obviously they're aware. It's like, I almost want to say, like, good luck. That's what it feels like. Like, don't. Man, listen, I don't know what the hell be wrong with people sometimes. And I'm not judging, but the cards are here. Like, and I ain't making this shit up. And it's like, it could also be, and I'll say that after, because this says the Cobra, pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The Cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The Cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our way or along our path. What would it feel like to be a student and again? I can't even talk. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And it says, when in balance, a student of life, humble and wise. When out of balance, a know-it-all and egocentric. And to bring it into balance, taking a class or study. And it's almost like, yep, this is the energy I was feeling. It's like they're trying to study you. But it's like you're not there anymore. Like, and it gives me the energy of like, yeah, now you're the teacher for this person, because there's also like an admiring energy that I'm getting off of this Cobra as well. Like they could like what you do, they could like the way you look, they could love who you are, but it's almost like, nah, you can't be that. Like they want to just automatically like put your light out, and it's like, nah, this is what's in this person, or this is what's in you, if this is how someone is, reacting to you, and it's like, no, you can't. It's almost giving me like the energy of someone wanting to play God. Like, you're not God for the, if you don't determine this person or, how they decide to move about this life. And this has come up, many times before, but never to this magnitude. But it's like I said, we just had that Pluto moving out of Capricorn. The devil lost that energy. The devil is Capricorn energy. And, shit is going to start falling. Anything that's not solid, that's not authentic, that's not real, that's what this tower is for. It's going to be broken down so then that it can be built up, built back. Not the same thing, but you're going to have to learn how to rebuild. And for some of you, there's a feminine energy, around you. And they've done that, and it's like you can learn from them. Don't try to compete with them. Learn from them. Because we're all teachers to each other. And it's not, a competition. It's not, we got to get rid of that, crab in the barrel mentality. Because, it's not conducive to anyone. What someone else has and who they are does not take away from who you are and what you have. But if that's, the story that you're going to tell yourself, then you're going to keep manifesting people like that. And then it's like, you sit here in this Nine of Swords energy and be defensive and guarded when it's almost like, this person, like, I almost feel like was handed to you, or this energy was like handed to you on a silver platter, and you chose otherwise. You chose to not believe, and, that's why this Five of Cups is here. It's a lot of regret here, but it's like, nah, don't go about it this way. Like, I wouldn't suggest anyone to do that, but hey. But as always, y'all, I did not mean to take that long, but it had to come out. So it is what it is. I thank you all for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. I hope everyone has, a safe and, fun weekend. Do something for you. We in Aries season. It's time to honor thyself. Do something for you. All right. So I'll see y'all on the next one. All right. Later.